Anyways, here we go. And this is going to be the last tournament series I'm casting today. Hachi is going to play Colony, XCA is going to pick Kinsano, Savior is going to play as Yap Yap, and Solid is going to play as Decimus. Interesting to see the banished only team. I wonder how that will do. I guess they don't want to burn their very best combo on game 1. But we've seen Colony and Kinsano make very good synergies earlier in the previous tournaments. So I'm curious to see how it goes now. Anyways, in the red here, we've got the one and only Savior, aka Diverse, playing as Yap Yap, and his teammate in the yellow, Solid, he is playing as Decimus. It looks like Savior is sending a lot of dudes at the forward crates. Anyway, XCA here, playing as, I forgot, Kisano in the teal, and in the dark blue, this is Hachi playing as Colony. Cool, now with the introduction out of the way, let's take a look at those central crates. Savior is getting off a mini base deal to start off with. Of course, it is a 2v2 game, so it's way easier here to not get your minis stolen than it would be in a 1v1. But on this specific map, there are actually a lot of mini bases, so it's a different story. Solid is picking up the big power barrel in the middle, as well as, in the edge, as well as here. But yeah, overall it looks like the blue team doesn't have as much power overall. I'm not sure what happened. They even lift a little bit here. Saber tried to steal more minis. Didn't work out. Actually, he got his own minis stolen. Ouch. That's painful. But that does mean that Hachi is not going to have as many buildings, and he's only now finishing up his 4th. So that's definitely lagging behind there. XCA, on the other hand, already upgrading the generator. And he's got 2 minis, so that's pretty good. So does everyone else, basically. There is the opportunity for the red team to pick up this one, which would put them ahead technically in minis, I think. Or would it? No, it wouldn't. No, because that's the same number, actually. Although I like being in this position for Savior, because it's way easier to clean up this with all the production from home that is going to be for Hachi. Hachi actually making Goliaths already. It's going to be interesting to see how that does. I like how XCA is using the maximum range of those Marines, but he didn't micro back again, so... Anyways, he did reduce damage incoming from the Sentinels a little bit at the start, so that's nice to see. One of the Marines is going to get really, really low, however. So he's already capturing one of the nodes and going for the second one. Or he could just come over here for the steal. Not sure his grunts are healthy enough though for that. Oh, with the chopper it's easy. Savior going ahead. Ooh, that chopper has a lot of free kills there with the grunts. Hachi is trying to lock in some grunts. Nice, the mines got detonated there by Hachi and XCA before they get to prime themselves. And the Goliath skitterer here is causing a lot of trouble. Actually, Vortex is going to go down to save this base. But neither of the red team members has a heal, so this is gonna be a one-shot pace for a Goliath if this continues. Anyways, we've got one of the choppers upgraded. Savior's choppers are upgraded. The shrapnel rounds and a lot of rams are going down. The Goliaths are getting wrecked. And all of a sudden, Hachi doesn't have anything at home to defend, so he's completely going to rely on help from XCA. And again, he's got a lot of grunts locked into this, I'm sure. But what's he gonna do with them? He's looking his main as well, but no doubt he's going to lose this extractor. There's just nothing here to defend. Oh my god, he even blows up the raid camp? Jeez. Trying to make turrets, but I don't think it'll happen. Redline Jackrabbits coming over. Yeah, they're really fast, so they should be able to escape there. Savior going up to 60 pop. Of course, he has 3 units, so it should be pretty easy for him to keep that up. It looks like a bunch of grunts are trying to come over to finish the base off. Getting some mines on these choppers is nice, but they do die in the end. Okay, a lot of ramps are going down on these jackrabbits, and they're getting a lot of hits in themselves, veganing these choppers very nicely. Would like to see red team go after that extractor finally. They've been shooting at it for a long time, but a lot of the shots are missing, actually taking this harvester down a little bit. But again, health damage is just health damage. It doesn't translate into damage until the stuff is actually killed. Jackrabbit's getting away once more. And they'll heal up because they got support drone. Oh my god, a lot of damage going down on this power extractor, and it's going to die very quickly after it finishes off. I'm not sure Hatchie is going to be able to make that hunter captain. He's still so far away from having enough power. What is going on here? Looks like the grunts have come across from Hatchie from the locked mini base. And Savior sends down all of his choppers in order to deal with this problem. He's got turrets, so I think he's got a reasonable chance to take this out. I'm sure Hatchie is actually considering to do a Goliath drop, but no more. Not now that all these choppers are here. That would be just suicide. Anyways, oh my god, that goes down again. That generator got killed twice. Hatchie is in so much trouble, and I don't think that XCA can compensate even with his own tier 2 now on the way. The generator needs upgrading, by the way. Only one node being controlled in the middle. He does the Goliath drop anyway. Where is Savior's chopper fleet? Looks like he sends some of it over here to clean up. Some of it is at his main base. Oh, what's happening? The choppers are losing to the Goliaths. They're getting absolutely slammed. Savior just brings in some extra choppers and it's all good. Yeah, you shouldn't be losing 2 free choppers to the Goliath drop. Staggered rams and they'll go down eventually. Cool, Savior's getting ready to make his heroes now. Also got an expo going. Got a lot of money, gotta say. Hatchie working really hard to get his power economy up and running again. Fortunately for him, XCA has been capturing some of the nodes. But 3 of them are still completely untouched. There's some grunts from Hatchie as well going after that, so that will be very, very useful. And it looks like XCA gets Solid's mini base, and he's going to also prevent Solid's expo. So that's great. That's actually great. Blue team seems to be bouncing back into this game. If Hatchie can hide enough grunts, he might be able to kill like 3 of these choppers or so. That would be also nice. But with the Marauder here, I just don't think it will happen. Nice grunt mines, detonating one of the choppers. Alright, there's a bunch coming out, but they're taking a lot of splash damage. Oh my god, the rams are taking him down. No mercy. Wow. Yeah, good job by Savior there. I think he might be losing his expo here, though. It looks like XA is more interested in going for the fight. And that Flame Hog is getting caught. Chopper's gonna get run down. Turret drop. Oh, Solid with the plates. He's going air. All of this Jackrabbit army is now immediately useless. And you gotta remember, Solid is Decimus, so these Banshees are going to have Boundless Siphon. Yep, there it is. Going after the minis will be giga easy, and this entire fleet of vehicles is pretty useless against it. They will have to produce some Wolverines to even stand a chance. They have red lines, so they're going to be able to more or less catch up with these Banshees. But as long as Solid just keeps his distance and picks up vehicles every now and then, he'll be in a great position there. Yeah, as long as these Banshees keep shooting, it's fine. He doesn't get the steal off. Oh! The Vortex goes down on the Wolverines, but for some reason it takes it off them. Drop turret coming down as well, so that's going to be a dead Banshee at least. Or not. Surely that one Banshee is going to die, right? Grunto coming down. That's going to take all the hits from these vehicles, and the mines actually detonate 2 Hogs. Further Jackrabbits are going down, and the Banshees just turn around, wrecking half of the remaining force. XCA suddenly not looking so good anymore, and he doesn't have an Expo coming up even. There's a beam that goes down on the Goliaths there. No doubt another drop. Solid and Savior teaming up to take that down. Hechi's Expo is developing nicely. Actually, very good recovery from Hechi in general. I'm not sure why he's going into air with Colony out of all things. Well, let's see how it works out for him. Sure, it would be better to work for a big drop now. Don't think he's going to be able to mash Desi Banshees. Although Combat Repair is better than Boundless Siphon, Decimus also has the Killing Frenzy, Decimus also has Boundless Fury, you've got the Active Siphon, and you've got Fury, and yeah, that's just a lot. Vortex as well. And then obviously combine all of that with the Goblin heals when they both team up on the red team. That's just savage. Looks like the hero is being made for Solid, or is going to be made in a moment. I would like to see one engineer just to heal all this up. Base at half hit points makes me stressed. Savior's not even gonna bother to stop for that mini, he just goes for the main. Suspecting that Hechi is not ready, but thing is that Shieldgen is going to come up just now. Just in time to defend against it. Everyone is gathering at Hechi's base once more. Savior coming in with the drop. Oh, but XCA with his big drop. Firestorm Battle Group. Decimus drop coming down as well. Everybody drops everything. That is going to mean that Inferno is still a ways out for XCA. Hechi doesn't have a whole lot of units, and the Vortex is going to go down to take care of that tank, which is basically the main damage against these hero units. Yap Heroes healing a lot, but actually there was not much in there that needed healing. Oh, Kisano coming in with the Flame Wall after the turret drop has stunned everyone, and now the Yap Heroes are going to go down. It might be that it would be best for red team to just leave. Wolverines are shooting at those Banshees as well. And Solid no longer has a big army, but he still has Decimus. Savior has a bunch of Marauders, so maybe stick around to kill that Shieldgen. I don't know, probably not worth it. And yeah, it looks like red team gets turned around once more. Maybe they got a little bit overeager. Savior floating 2k supplies. Not that he has a big drop or anything. And Goliath is going after his extractor. I don't think he can protect it. He might be able to with these Marauders, but not before he loses the extractor. Oh, the Grunt Dome! The Grunt Dome is actually going to protect it. That's 1000 IQ. Solid going after XCA's base. There's a bunch of Banshees here. I think it's actually enough. But for both players pushing Savior's base, that's probably not the main worry. There's a bunch of Reavers here. There's a bunch of Goblins. 2 Goblins out right now with the third one in production. Is Savior going to be able to hold this? He's doing a really good job with the staggered turret drops. And also the mines are coming down, but not where the army is. So is XCA going to actually run it over? Yes, he is. Takes a massive beating there. And the turrets, together with the little army that he does have, is going to more or less defend it. Solid going for the counter attack, picking off a Wolverine as he goes. Not quite actually, he doesn't follow it. But yeah, there's another one on defense. Again, he just flies past it, he needs to finish it off. Takes like one extra moment, it's totally worth it to do that. Anti-air turret is fighting off the Banshee Force the best it can. Man, that one Wolverine with no health is doing way more than it should. Okay, there it is. Finally goes down. Savior's Expo in trouble, but he has a Wraith. He has Goblins coming in for that quick heal. And there's mostly just Wolverines here, so he should be able to heal that up if he does have the cooldown ready to go. It doesn't look like it, and the base does drop. But meanwhile, Solid has been doing plenty of damage, actually stripping all the turrets off. And blue team has to run away once more, but devastating hurls coming in from Hatchy, and there's a Locust in this, but gonna be met with a beam. The beam will immediately kill the Locust, basically. The Hunter is going to take a lot of damage too, but it looks like he ends up focusing on that Wraith, which has a lot of health. Going to heal back up thanks to combat repair. Drop turret trying to help, but again, there's only one Wolverine and it is standing still. The Banshee fleet will very easily mow down all of these Flame Hogs. They are not a problem at all. Going after the garage as well is a good idea. Wolverine getting wrecked on the way strafing through this. Somehow dodges all the projectiles. Alright, Solid. Kill the garage. There you go. Savior coming over, and he's got enough to defend this easily. So he's lost one building. It's kind of whatever. He can deal with that. Still got a 69 pop Banshee fleet, which is nice. And XDA's main is entirely stripped. He's trying to work on an Expo. He's got some resources, I'm pretty sure, but not too much. Doesn't look like there's any defense coming. Hetchy doesn't have much either. He's got resources, but no army. And XE is going to lose his main base. Savior is able to come in to help again as well. Kinsano trying to do some work, but I don't think it will happen. Not with the Wraith helping to defend. There's gonna be two Wraiths now. XE trying to do what he can with the 3 remaining Wolverines, and a 2-star Reaver actually comes over. But even that is not going to be enough to handle the Desi Banshees, because they can just fly away and damage this base over here. But yeah, Solid does not want to take a direct fight against those. That would be rough. Oh, the Hunter spread going down on this army, and actually a lot of damage going down. If the Reavers get to engage this, a lot of Banshees will die, but again, XCA's base is already gone. There was no defenders there. So they kind of got what they deserved in that instance. Anyway, Savior is going in with a lot of Wraiths. I'm not sure that Hetchy is going to be able to hold against that. Again, he's got nothing. He's got a Hunter Captain without Skitterers on it. Ah! The quality player in me is cringing. Hopefully Hetchy does make him. No, he's just making Banshees. Where is he even going? He needs it here. Hatchy, you're gonna throw your base. Hell of a game won either way, and the engineer swarm is coming down to help heal his base, but XCA has lost everything. Yeah, and that's it. XEA resigns, and so does Hetchy. Team P and G takes the first game in this best of 3 series. Bedrock is out. Next up, we're going to go to Frontier. Just split. Hope everyone's having fun, guys. Make sure to hit that follow button if you're enjoying the content. Thanks very much to Liam and all the donators for hosting this $425 tournament. Crazy prize pool, actually. Now, this is the last series that I'm casting today. After this, we'll be hosting Liam, actually. So these 2 matches, maximum 2 matches, will be your last chance to do a subscription or a donation. Donations will be going directly towards my 1v1 tournament coming next week. Currently, the prize pool is at $120. It looks like the teams are being picked. Remember, Voridus and what else is? They banned. Oh god, I forgot what they banned. I actually should have it here. Nope. For some reason it's not in the chat anymore. Can't find it. I want to say it was Forge. Quick update while the guys don't pick their leaders. This is how the bracket is looking right now. So Team Admiration has taken the L versus Team Check Your Micro. Pretty brutal. Let's get back in here. Looks like Hetchy is going the Yap Yap route and XCA is going Arbiter. It's gonna be rough on Frontier, man. Solid's going for Colony and Savior's going for Serena. What a fantastic combination from Team Red. I'm liking it a lot. I don't know about that Yap and RB pick though. This is gonna be really rough to play against the ice. And Colony is an excellent little anchor for the weaker Serena units. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Anyway, in the blue, that's not blue, that's red. We've got Savior playing as Serena, going Generator first. No doubt this is for a fast hero build. And on the yellow guy, we've got a Colony player. It's solid. We've also got a teal player. That is XCA5 playing as, I think, RB. Yes, he's RB. And lastly, we got El Hetchy Zero. He is playing as Yap Yap. Okay, that's enough spinning. Nice ram on those elite grunts. They don't have as much health, so every time you get to damage them for free is great. XCA actually going for the quick raid camp and probably enforcers. Divers, however, getting the mini base as well in the front. No barracks yet, so it's gonna be a hero, right? Oh, a barracks. All right, that's odd. It's gonna be just a supply pad in the front. Interesting. Solid is ready probably to upgrade that power extractor, and he does it just on time. I'm not sure who got the other power crate, I wasn't paying attention to that, but Hedgie has gotten like around 30% of this, now 50%. And the chopper finally shows up, knocking the cannon fodder off the power. I think the other side must have been saviors, right? Like surely he's got that. There's nothing blue nearby, so he must have done. Anyway, the enforcers are going at the main. Already one enforcer there, and Solid is going to have to struggle there unless Savior sends some forces to help out. Actually not going at all for the cryo troopers. He's getting snipers. What is happening with Savior here? I don't understand the strat. Surely it would be better for Serena to just do a cryo trooper attack. And with Colony backing it up with NGs and skits and whatever. Alright, good news is the snipers will actually see the mines and detonate them before it becomes a problem. Solid is going to not be able to get his hero out, as the enforcers are going to block that for good. A lot of ice going down, which makes the choppers a lot weaker and susceptible to marine fire actually. Solid's own choppers are coming in. There's a stasis mine, and Saber does a really good job getting out of there. But now he's fighting off both of these players, and that might be a little bit too much, although the snipers are doing a fantastic job. And all these units are getting chilled, taking a lot of extra damage from any shot basically. Solid also got his turret up. What is Savior up to? Still making okay, finally transitioning into cryo troopers. Now that they're gonna have their shield, they're gonna be a lot more potent as well. Chopper trying to take down the sniper. Oh, Savior walking into the mines. That's gonna hurt. There are so many more enforcers. XCA really putting some damage on Solid's base. Kill the generator, kill the pad. Earlier they killed the war council. This is fantastic. The turret is getting absolutely wrecked as well. Bunch of snipers trying to help out, but their damage is getting a little bit slow for my taste. I don't know, guys. It doesn't look like enough. Solid's taking a heck of a beating here. Grenades are going down, but they're connecting with enforcers. I mean, they are the base damage, right? So it doesn't sound bad. Where is Hedgie's stuff? Surely Hedgie should be producing some cannon fodder non-stop, no? It's actually making choppers from all the way across the map, so it's a long reinforcement distance. And it looks like this is a hold after all. So it got his gen back. Saber getting more and more cryo troopers. But so far he's only got like one. I don't know, guys. This is looking not so great. What's going on here? Nothing. Hunter's brand pretty much misses, but does delete the mines. It looks like there have been some mines. I've seen some glow there. Fortunately, Serena's face got stuck right in that moment. Had to click away. Shater drops coming down, and once again there's not a whole lot here for the red team. Once again, Solid has nothing. And his buildings are going to no doubt go down. There's just way too many blue units here. Yeah, I don't know what Solid is gonna do from here. Looks like they're just desperately trying to hold on. A surprise party mine is also available. So Savior's reinforcements are at risk. Oh god. Loses an extra marine. And yeah, it looks like Savior has given up. Team Lord of the Spammers equalizing the series. We're going to a game 3. What a match. I for sure thought that Colony and Serena together would do better here, but they did this really weird combo that just didn't make any sense to me, at least. Oh, I didn't mean to ban you guys. Alright, our last match is going to be on Rift. Diverse and Solid already know exactly what they want. Which is abort the launch. Abort the launch! Might have changed their mind, but this is the time to do it in the lobby. You don't want to load into a game and then resign, because that's a loss. So, they're taking their sweet time to decide. Savior says, hurry up! I love it. He's not wrong. It's way better if we don't have to wait a million years for their leader picks. Air is OP. We've seen it. Solid did such an air spam. It was absolutely disgusting. You can't even counter it. It beats anti-air units. Jesus Christ. If you're having fun, guys, make sure to hit that follow button. It's probably the most important button here. Lets you know when I go live. But this tournament is actually not my content. It is Liam's tournament. Liam will be streaming the semifinals and the grand finals from here on out. He's also probably streaming one of the quarterfinal games now. But anyways, after this last game, unless we have a rematch of some sort for whatever weird reason, we'll be hosting him. So when that happens, make sure to stick around for the rest of it, as there's a lot left. Hachi's hamsters are running at 1,000 miles an hour to figure out how he can cheese Savior. If it's hamsters, you're actually gonna have to talk about rotations per minute. Alright, you guys. In our last game of this best of 3, we're gonna be looking at Hachi playing as Shipmaster, XCA as Jerome, and Savior playing as Atriox, Solid playing as Jerome. So lots of Jerome in this tournament so far, actually. Cool. In the blue here, we got the one and only Hachi, and he's going to be playing as Shipmaster here. His friend on the other side is in the TL XCA, playing as Jerome. In the red on the other side of the map, we got Savior. I forgot his leader. He's playing as Atriox. And in the yellow, we have got Solid playing as Jerome. I'm curious as to what this combo is all about. Although I could imagine some real nasty stuff with a lot of the mind powers and all of the stuns together, and the invulnerabilities buffing up Jerome as well. I'm not seeing any mini base steals, although it is hard to steal this super backward mini base for sure. Looks like red team is going after the side power, and over we are seeing a no strat, ladies and gentlemen. The grunts are going after the power, and then they went after the nose directly, and blue team is already going to have 4 nose, so Hachi spent all of his early power on this. Actually, the sentinels are getting pissed off by the grunts. As long as they don't recapture the nose, though, it's all good. Looks like it's working. One of them is getting recaptured, so rip blue team. The good news for them, though, is these sentinels are now mad. Anyone that passes by will be attacked by the sentinels. Hachi actually going to use this grunt to try and take out the sentinels. He's making them mad, and then they chase him to the garrison. His friend XCA is going to help to take down the sentinels, and then they'll have 4 nodes to 0. Savior, however, getting a quick expo. Solid working on Commander Jerome. Savior working on Atriox's Chosen. And we could be seeing some jump back brutes following up to all this. Okay, Team Blue now on 5 nodes, but Savior is taking away the first. Oh, is he though? Hold on. There's a grunt here, and is that a scout mine? Are you kidding me? He just put a scout mine there. Not ending up to be the best location, unfortunately, but the cloaked grunt is continuing to put on some damage and might be able to kill this one remaining grunt, the brute from the grunt squad. He cancelled the capture, so this is going back to neutral. Second generator for Hechi is up, but I'm not sure he needed that. Given that this massive node control is still there. Oh my god, the cloak trying to actually capture that away. Atriox is chosen getting wrecked by the cloak runs. He can't see them. He can't shoot them. He's dead. Wow. That's painful, and Solid doesn't even have turrets. He does have a good army though, and Savior is getting jump back brutes. Going to have to remake that Chosen now. That is really annoying, and the grunts even get into the garrison while the blue team controls 5 nodes. Savior and Solid are in some serious trouble right now, guys. Is XCA working on that upgrade? Seems like it might be done, but then why didn't he? Yeah, that Jerome is upgraded for sure. It's a pretty equal army for the UNSC players. Actually, XCA is a little bit bigger, but there's a bunch of grunts here. And actually, Solid kind of whiffs that Mantis. I'm not sure why he would put it right next to his own army when it can stun. Anyway, Savior is going to get his shocks chosen out. Still not a single detect unit to be seen anywhere. And these cloak runs are causing a lot of trouble. Atriox is chosen already getting a little bit weak. Jump Back Bruce trying to do some stuff here, but I don't know, there's just so many Marines and grunts. Chosen getting low in health again. It's gotta be really careful to not run over that scout mine. Oh, the beam going to go down on the Chosen, wrecking it again. Savior's gonna be so mad by now. Okay, looks like a sensor tower has come up and the scout mine has been dispatched. But here comes a trash dump. The enduring salvo doing a lot of damage to the sensor tower, so that could be something that gets destroyed. One of the victory mines blows, 2 of them blow. And Solid's Mantis dies. Oh, the Suicide Gun's getting a beautiful connection though, and I think that's time for XCA to just run away now. But the Marines are going to get gunned down, so might as well be better to just trade them away for the low HP ones. And running away with the remaining units. Ooh, a scout mine is gonna be put down in the way, but I think it has been seen. A Banshee? From Hechi, actually. Shipmaster Banshees, what the hell? I mean, they're controlling all the nodes on the map, right? So, tier 3 is not gonna be too far out. He still has 2 generators. A lot of upgraded pads. He's got an expo going. So that Savior, XCA probably needs his own expo. Anyway, trying to do some work with these 3 Banshees, but Jerome is gonna immediately pick off 1. So that's already not a great start for them. And now that it's been spotted, no doubt this team is going to try to match it. Ooh. I thought that would be Wolverines from Solid, but actually it's going to make Hornets. Interesting. Saber is now finally going to tier 2. XCA has already been there a while, and he's gonna make his own stuff there. Oh my god, he's going tier 3? What's he gonna do with tier 3? That's a complete whiff. Oh my god, Jerome is going through the mines. Well, that's terrible. The Mantis is going to get wrecked. Even running over the mine. So Hechi has to defend this somehow. And I'm not sure he's got much. I don't see anything actually from Hechi. He's got 19 pop. What is happening with blue team? They lost so much momentum. If they just keep making units, why is he getting a base here? Hechi might be throwing the tournament away with that move. They just have an army, and let's say if he's got the tier 2 honor guard, that would be so much better than all of this. Well, better hope that Hechi is going to have the beam off of cooldown at level 2, or that he gets something like, I don't know, the ship drop. There it is. Okay, that should help a lot, and suicide guns being made. Victory turret will also help to defend. Yeah, I guess actually Hechi should be fine from now. Banshees are doing some small amount of work. They should be killing the 1 mini base here. But yeah, there's a great push of units coming across the map. XA now on tier 3. Is he going into tanks? He's going into Kodiaks on tier 3. What the hell, XA? What is this strat? Actually not doing much in particular either, and he's upgrading this base. He's still not tier 3. He finally took a mini base over. It's the big accomplishment of going triple air pad, or Apex in the Banished's case. Solid with his Hornets doing some severe damage to that base. Once again, XDA does not have combat tech on these Marines, so they can't really fight that. Supply pad from Solid coming up. Yeah, he still hasn't been able to expand. Going after those Banshees, no doubt. Savior trying to get rid of this base. He's got a bunch of grunts. He's got a Chosen to fight this off, but the cloak means he can't see it. Anyways, he's going for a beam instead, and that's gonna wreck all these units. Oh my god. Actually, not even extracting out of this. Jeez. Because he's went Scout Mine. That's detonated just now. Didn't do that much damage, and neither will the beam. Just a few infantry unit, nobody cares. Hatchy is in actual trouble, but although he's at least tier 3 now, he's making some blisterbacks to no doubt help defend. And if he gets a shield up, that could actually be viable. Although with the economy of Solid, it looks like he's saving up for Omega team. Hatchy's going to lose this base, so there's probably no point in trying to hold it. Yeah, those units are getting wrecked one by one. I don't understand what they're doing. What is this? A very, very poor performance in tier 3 by XCA. He's still making Kodiaks. He's making Wolverines now. It's gonna be better. Anyway, Solid's Air Force is looking pretty good. Not good enough to take on the Wolverines though, and they still don't seem to have any wingmen. Hatchy and XCA still have a chance, but they need to get their stuff together now. There's no more time to hesitate. We're doing these wishy-washy plays all game, and it's just not working out. Like early on, it was really great, killing Atriox was chosen twice. But ever since, they've just fallen apart. They're doing weird stuff now, and it's just not working. I'm not sure what turtling with blisterbacks will do either. Wraiths are being produced finally. XE has nearly 2,000 resources, so I think he's also going to save up for that Omega team. Just curious what he'll do with it. He could steal off these 3 Marauders. That would be really nice to see. Hatchy's minis getting wrecked. These Hornets are still pretty weak, and I don't think Solid has them upgraded. He's not even planning to, I don't think. Wait a second, what's going on with Solid? XCA finally moving into a better unit, the Vulture. Hold on, what's Solid working on? He's just working on air upgrades and Vultures. That's where all his money went. I thought it might be Omega team, but it's not. What about XCA? He's still fairly rich, but he's also started making Vultures, which means that his money will be gone very rapidly. At least the buildings in the back are upgraded, so that's good to see. Same for Hatchy, he's upgraded to 7 slots just now. He's got a fair amount of money too. Displacement will be a thing soon, so could do some combos with the leader powers there. Still only 2 Vultures. Solid has a better army, I'm sure. Reinforcements coming in for Hechi, but I mean, he's not even close to his pop cap. Solid is at 75. Savior is at 62. Finally transitioning into Wraiths, very powerful unit. Just finished a vehicle upgrade, I think. Scourge is on the way. That's a fully upgraded Jerome. So once Solid is able, he's going to be able to do a laser barrage with that Jerome, hurting the army substantially. It's like a mini needle power, basically. Very good one. One blister back still on that high ground. I would have liked to see like 2 or something. Alright, I gotta say, XEA's Air Force is starting to look a little bit better now. And reinforcements level 2 is on the way. What about Solid's Air Force? I've seen it before. It's still just the 2 vultures? Are you kidding me? Well, if the fight came down right now, I think I have to favor Team Blue. It's actually looking really good. They're just posturing, getting ready for a fight, but no one wants to commit. XEA now full pop, but he's still waiting for vultures. And I mean, he's queued one behind that upgrade as well, so it's gonna take a while for him to actually reach that. Oh, Hechi moves forward by himself. That's never a good sign. Victory turret comes down from Solid, and that Chosen is getting really low. The Scorchers go down, and I think the tanks have done a lot of damage there. The Vulture missiles are going down, the beam is going down, but it's not going after the Chosen. The Chosen is going down after all, but no, it's not going down. It's got a sliver of health left. And for some stupid reason, the blue team chooses to not continue the fight. They've done so well, they've done so much damage already. I feel like they should just continue. That's a lot of vultures, but same goes for Solid. He's got a lot of vultures, and there's a lot of units overall. Enduring Salvo goes down, but really hits nothing at all. Oh my god, Diverse takes a full hit. Is that an eradication going down that's glitching out, and we don't see anything? Oh my god, the entire army blows up. Followed by a beam. Well, no wonder they're not dodging if they can't even see it. That missile goes under the map into the underworld. And XEA's forces have been absolutely wrecked. One thing he could do, though, is to get out the Omega team. And I think that's what we're seeing right now out of XEA. If he takes over 3 of those vultures, he can completely turn the tide of this battle. They could totally do it right now. What is he waiting for? Both parties took a big beating. XEA back to full pop. But a lot of it is in production, actually. Solid is very, 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 very far away from getting full pop. I'm not even sure he's working on any reinforcements level 2 upgrades. It looks like no. He's got an armory at least, but his bases aren't that developed. He doesn't have a 7 slot on his expo. Hechi is somehow struggling to maintain his pop as well. I don't understand why he's making grunts still. This makes no sense to me, guys. Red team is going for another big push, but the nukes are going to come first from the blue team. And a bunch of the vultures will be going down immediately. Jeez, that's savage. XEA pulls back, but the Spartans are the perfect thing. They've got the opportunity now to take over all these units, and they're not doing it. The higher ground is such a huge advantage. Anakin tried it anyway, but we all know how that went. Victory turret coming down. Well, a great game so far. A little undecisive, but great game. What's that? Honor Guard, finally. Hopefully, Hachi actually has the upgrades for it. They finally sent out the grunts as well to take over the nodes, but here comes the Reaver army and the Chosen. That's gonna be a one-shot. Does Solid have a 7 slot yet? No. It feels to me like Solid needs an extra generator to get that done. Savior also does not. So that just means if these vultures manage to win a fight, if blue team manages to win a fight, they could actually take down the base, where that's way harder to do for a red team. Thank you for the follow. Savior ready to go to 120 pop, and that's gonna be very scary when we get there. I don't know what this Honor Guard is up to. Solid finally ready to go 120 pop, and he is. Just a few units left. I don't know, Hachi is just not making stuff. I can't explain it, guys. This is not okay. He's not producing anything. Oh man, Mantis absolutely wrecks this. Slows down those Wraiths, and the Chosen does that as well. One of them dies. Hachi finally making units. Actually dropping units. Oh, meanwhile, XEA has crossed the map and he's starting to nail this base with the vultures. I think if he gets a few more shots up, that could be devastating, but Hachi is going to take the brunt of these hits. Oh my good god. Oh no, he's fallen. The base is gone, and XEA is going to lose a lot of these vultures to those reavers. This is a big problem. Not the best move to leave your partner alone in a team game. The beam level 3 will go down, but I'm not sure that it will do too much damage, as these tier 3 vehicles are pretty highly upgraded here. Oh my god, there's also a teleport helping these reavers to chase down everything. Saber does a pre-split in case of Spartan Slam or additional nukes. And yeah, it works out really well. The reavers actually going to take down one of the Spartans there. The Jerome Mantis goes down, as well as the laser, and kills a lot of the reavers, but I mean, Hachi has lost the base. This is not something you come back from very easily at all. And there's no shield here, only now being made. If these, if the vultures are able to nuke this now, that base will be giga low. I think that shield might come up in time to defend. The last moment, but the enduring salvo and the vultures continue, and Hachi has lost his base. Oh my goodness. What a conclusion to the game. Savior even goes and eradicates their own army, doing no damage obviously as it's friendly. That's just a get out of my game moment. Whippity whoppity, your base is now my property, says Savior. And this game is ending. Hachi is not going to be able to take a base unless they let him. There's a bunch of nukes left here, but I don't think it's enough at all. Omega team needs to get the hijacks off. It's 2 successful ones, might be 3 successful ones. That might mean something. The Brave's trying to do some damage here. I'm not sure they'll be able to though. Oh my god, there's the Omega team from Solid. 1 Jack goes off. And the 2 remaining Spartans will just fight it off by themselves. That's fine. Hachi trying to buy back the space desperately, but I don't see how. He doesn't have any money. Needs to sell that gen. He's done that. I didn't upgrade the pad yet though. And yeah, XCA is going to have to do his best with what he's got, which is not much. It's really not much. He's going to try to do his best though. And I mean, if red team is patient now, I think they can take a decent trade. Oh, that's one of the Spartans that can actually trade. I think that's August. 1 Vulture goes down for Solid. But now Solid is targeting the enemy Vultures. Actually going to whiff the rockets. Oh man. Targets have died, so in that case, those go down. And yeah. Oh, the early heal on that base is going to help a lot to come back. Actually trying to contribute with the drop, but I don't think it will do too much. See if XCA can steal some Vultures. Looks like he whiffs one of the jumps. Very, very unfortunate with that bug. Happened like 7 times so far. And the last Vulture falls. There's only some stuff left. Anyway, the beam level 3 goes down on the Atriox army here, so Savior's gonna be not happy about that, losing all the Reavers, but who cares? There's so many Vultures here. Oh, actually, the Enduring Salvo going to do a lot of damage as well. Are those Spartans gonna be able to survive? Probably not. Still, yeah, there's still 5 Vultures left, so XCA not gonna be able to carry through this. He doesn't have any more supplies left, as obviously Vultures are super expensive. Hachi very slowly trying to rebuild his economy, but that's going to take freaking forever. And the last Spartan from Omega team falls. Scout Mine can't even kill a Wraith from that range. And yeah, Hachi's going to lose his base again. Savior still has got the same Chosen from way before. But the nukes are finally going to kill it. Oh, the invulnerability coming in. Actually doesn't help for shields, by the way. But it doesn't matter. I don't see how these guys can hold that anymore. There's 4 Vultures versus 6. Even if XCA's Vultures shoot first, they'll still get taken down by the enemy Vultures, so... Okay. Even so, it doesn't matter. Hachi's base is gone. One last time, and he can't come back. That is going to be the end of this series, and PNG moves on one more time, but this was close. I'm very surprised I've not seen a single displacement in this game. I don't quite understand what happened there. Hachi was playing super weird. It didn't make any sense. He contributed a lot early with the node strat and the kills on the Chosen, but after he reached tier 2, he just started doing the weird stuff. Anyway, that is going to be it for my side of the stream, so I hope you guys had fun today. We are going to host Liam